there's 2 or more mobs, I'm just basically gonna always open with Squall. Which Raider Strike would you guess is the hardest to heal? I'm not sure, but so far I've solo healed wing 1, 2, 3, and 4. And by a landslide, the hardest thing to heal was Veil Guardian. The second hardest to heal was Matthias. And then according to the numbers, the third one for like how much healing output was required of me was actually Cairn. But I would not say Cairn felt hard to heal at all. But I still need to do wings 5, 6, and 7, which are tougher than 1 through 4. Is Veil Guardian higher on your list than Harvest Temple? So you're asking if Veil Guardian was harder to heal than normal mode Harvest Temple? The answer is absolutely. Harvest Temple was not that bad to heal at all. It's just, Harvest Temple intimidates a lot of newer players, right? Just because it has so many phases and stuff. There was nowhere near as much damage coming out and hitting our raid on HT than there was on Veil Guardian. Like, it wasn't even close. OP impact. Veil Guardian, so Daisuke, Veil Guardian has a thing where every 20 seconds, the whole raid gets, there's a mechanic that happens. And most raids ignore the mechanic and just heal through it. And what it is there's a circle that appears. And if you don't have 4 people stand at it within 5 seconds, a hit will hit the whole room. The green circles. And it's 80% of everyone's life. Maximum. So if they're below 80% health, they just go downstate. If they're downstate, they just die. And so you need to top them off before those explosions, and then do a massive amount of healing after the explosions. And there's other damage still happening. There's pulsing damage in the room. The boss is punching the tank in the face. And so you need to be able to top them off, boom, and then top them off again while you're tanking and getting hit and stuff like that. And it's every 20 seconds. Healing Harvest Temple Challenge Mode would be a whole other problem. I mean, hey, to be fair, I've never done HTCM, so I can't say much on that. Marble Hero. I can't talk to you. I'm streaming live on Glitch. Where was I? Oh yes, in the past, this region was called the Continent of No Return. Many explorers disappeared here while trying to defy the curse. This guy's a streamer, chat. I thought it was 80% of current health. No. In fact, fun little thing on that, CMET, that means if anyone has vitality on their gear, they're harder to heal. If anyone is wearing, plus hit points equipment, then they take more damage. So that's why when you tank that fight, you typically want to bring, like, let's say you usually use minstrels, which is fine for tanking most of the time. On that fight, you would want to use givers because it ups your toughness instead of your hit points. Because minstrels would just make it harder for you to heal yourself because you'd have more health you have to heal. It would take more spells to fill your bar. Ah, almost got it. Last Guardian was helpful. What do you mean Last Guardian? I'm pretty sure you can't age as the greens. Now I know my fingers get such a workout Veil Guardian. I was never sure if I was just not good at healer. No, Veil Guardian is legit. I've even got the logs to prove it. It's not just an opinion. Veil Guardian is the hardest fight to heal of the first 4 wings. Now, part of that is because the community has come together and decided we're going to ignore this mechanic and heal through it, right? If you were doing the fight the way it was intended to do, where 4 people stand in greens, the amount of damage hitting the raid is significantly lessened. But we just, as a player base, decided we're not going to do that. Let's see. Intended VG mechanics baffle me. Did they expect 3 people plus a healer to run to the green through the painful pizza slices? No. So, Funa, the greens always appear on the same slice you're on. So you have some control over that. So you can move the boss to where you want the greens to be, and they will be on that slice. Now, they might be at the opposite end of the slice, but they will be on your slice.
What we need is a few good taters. Potato, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them,
Hi,
mash 'em,
Benchy.
stick 'em in a stew.
Skill points. Enemies of infinity must perish. No, that's not it. Alidri is infinite. Still wrong. Shoot, I can never remember the order's motto. Be squeet. Good morning, Mojad. Hi, Jinxie. Cutscene? Guess I'm going the right way. Did you see that player has a gray cursor? What is that about? No idea, but I know this necromancer. That's Spectre, the founder of the Roxor Guild. He's the one who trained Amaris, Horizon 4-2's current best player. I've heard of him before. They say Spectre is the best MMO player of all time! If so, why isn't he at the top of the league table? Because I'm no longer interested in the repetitive and intellectually unchallenging race to the top. That's me too. That's why I haven't done Harvest Temple CM chat. I'd rather influence the course of the game so I can get the developers to increase the difficulty of an MMO, which I think has gotten way too easy. And it's because of that last point I came to find you. If this has anything to do with our mutual acquaintance, I'm warning you that I don't want anyone to know. What are you on about? Nothing? Don't worry, a little mystery is the spice of life. The only reason I'm here is to shape the destiny of the Rush Guild. May has a secret! You have ambition, but as it stands, you'll never catch up with the Justice, Roxor, and Pro Game Master guilds. They're too well established. Nevertheless, you could do well if you're smart enough to exploit the Factionless concept the right way. I suppose that has something to do with your gray cursor. Bullseye. It's a transitional state that allows you to change sides. My plan is to ignore the transitional side of it and exploit this game mode by constantly switching between factions so you reap the best of each side's pros and none of the cons. This could force the developers to make the Great Cursors a separate faction in Olidri lore, and you would reign over this new entity. Not gonna lie, your exploit doesn't sound easy. I'll guide you step by step because as a gesture of good faith, I'm proposing I join the Rush Guild. Verily. With my reputation, your guild will become as famous as the ones you hope to emulate one day. If I wasn't confident, I wouldn't make you an offer like this. This legit reminds me of a system that was in EverQuest 2. In EverQuest 2, you could join Freeport or Kanos, which were 2 cities. And if you really dumbed it down, Freeport was the bad guys and Kanos was the good guys. And so, like, if you made a summoner on in the game and you started in Kanos, if you stayed on that path and you didn't change anything, you'd eventually become a conjurer, someone who summons elementals. But if you made a summoner in Freeport and you stayed on that path and didn't change anything, you'd eventually become a necromancer and summon undead. So there was, like, different types of classes. And some of them were neutral, like warrior, you know, things like that. Both cities had a warrior, but there was like a good version and bad versions of many classes because of that. However, there was a betrayal questline. Certain races, like dark elves, were predisposed. Most of them were evil, but you could do a betrayal questline where you left your home city, and then you were like you betrayed them, and then you were like homeless essentially, but there was an underground town that had the essentials that you still needed access to, like the bank and stuff like that, called Haven. And you could then start doing a repeating grindy quest for the other city to build up faction with them, and then eventually you could be let into that one and be like a good dark elf or something like that. However, lots of people just stayed unaffiliated. They would just be, you know, they would just use Haven as their home base and just say muck both of the cities. The whole Spectre thing reminds me of that a lot. Spectre has joined the guild. I can't believe that the best MMO player of all time just joined Rush Guild. Now abandon this escort quest. Zarya Blood will automatically reappear in Galaya and you'll return to the global timeline. Here are 4 elixirs of neutrality. Drink them, your cursors will turn gray. You are now factionless. Well, we literally just abandoned the quest. Next, head to Galaya and complete a quest on the way there. Your cursors will turn green and you'll join the Order faction. Talk to Zarya Blood in the palace and it will take you back to the story arc of the Continent of No Return, but this time you'll be on the Cerulean side. If you compare the stats, you'll see that this bit of the story is far more interesting on their side in terms of the narrative, artifacts, and characters' progression. We'll discuss this again later. What just happened is totally surreal. We may have taken a big step towards our dream of becoming Horizon 4.2's elite, guys. Let's keep leveling, following Spectre's advices, see where it takes us. So... Wait, so I need to go back to town right now? Is that what he said? Complete an order-aligned quest, then go to Galaya. That's a lot of backseat by another player. Well, apparently our team is allowing it.
"17 months.
Woo, crit.
Neat. Mukluk bobble mukluk, bobble, mukluk, bobble, mukluk,
Gosh.
bobble."
I corrupted. Thank you. Welcome back. Now, speaking of those skill points... oh wow, I have 6 skill points on this. What? Oh no. I messed up. Alright, let's do that. Drek. I got so many skill points. What does Bloodletter have? Double Rage. Healing from Life Drain. Improved slash generates 15 Rage. 2-hand weapon expert. What is Steel Thu? Armor. I think this is like an off-tank type thing. Let's try changing this. Oh, I have to fill that first. When Drek has between 25 and 60% of HP, he gets the focus buff. I don't know what that does, though. Drek's attacks have a chance to automatically be crits if the target's under 1/4 health. Okay. Air Disciple. Alright, last one. Combo skill is used for twice. Combo skill not consume cards. Yeah, not really looking for any of those. Go toward that. Okay. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. Alright. So... I think I need to go back to town, is what he said. Ruins Plains Dunkill. Morning Mug. Hello, Sethra. Photomac, hello! Welcome! Thank you! 12 months. You get the 1-year badge now. Ah! So now the AoE taunt also shreds armor, so that's good. Okay, May got a skill point. I think I need 3 points to get the next thing that's really going to matter for her. This is a long walk. I really hope I'm going the right way. Let's see. Complete an order-aligned quest, then go to Goliath. So Goliath's way up there. So an order-aligned quest. Alright, so here's the main city. Only supporters of the Empire can go further. Oh! It's because I left the Empire. I can't go back into this city. Huh. Okay. Where? Oh, man. Doesn't say where. I'm wondering if Ashentak on the map is an order place. In which case, I need to go back through the area I just left. It is very satisfying when this game doesn't hold your hand and you figure stuff out, but sometimes it's frustrating. Like right now. Like I just don't know enough information. Alright, so I think I need to go back through these woods, and then out the other side was the area I was trying to get for the quest we abandoned, but I think up there is also the order area. Oh no. Oh, thank God. I was like, oh no, it's stuck. I don't know when I last interacted with a save station. Go to the Stormcloak side instead of the Empire? Hmm. Now you got me trying to remember that conflict. Wasn't it like the Empire was like sold out to the High Elves and the Stormcloaks were against that or something? Remove a positive buff from each one of the expensive hit points. Stop off the hit points. Stormcloaks want freedom for the people, except for non-human people. They can go to the ghettos. I didn't remember that last part. And didn't one of the sides not allow the worship of like any god except Talos or something? Like if you went to the wrong church, you were in big trouble. I didn't even see that one. They forbid the worship of Talos, other way around. Elves outlawed the worship of Talos as part of the treaty. So there was some people joining the Stormcloaks just because of, they wanted to keep worshipping Talos. Might need to use the mana card on logs a few times during the next fight. Oh man. At least we're getting XP. We ended up with so many extra encounters. Let's see, heal ally, give an ally mana. That was it. It's not a lot, it's 35 apparently. All Talos wanted was to kill some elves and some orcs and some Khajiit and some red guards. Wait, Talos hated all the other races too? What a nice guy. Okay, we have finally come full circle. So over here somewhere is where we met Spectre. And I thought I needed to go back to the other town, but I needed to go forward to a town I had never discovered yet. No! What's this game? Looks like a bare bones basic term of RPG. Hey, item. It's called Noob the Factionless. You actually play gamers that are playing a game. So sometimes it gets really meta. I'm enjoying the story though. But yeah, the combat is kind of like, you know, old JRPGs. So, for example, the characters we're playing right now, we were in the middle of a quest, and another player told them, like, a hack. And they were like, yeah, if you do this, this, and this, and abandon this quest, this happens. They're like, okay, and they abandoned the quest. And I was like, what? So we just bailed on something we've been working on for a while. Because we're trying to, like, exploit the system or something right now. Michael, what do you about having all the... Wait, what? What do you about having all boon supports have 600 range like Bladesworn? I'm guessing you're saying, what do I think about that? If that's what you mean, that sounds fair. Kind of like Crosscode. It's funny you asked that item. I've never played Crosscode, but I got requested by a patron to try it, and I'm going to be trying it this Friday for the first time. So I can't compare it to Crosscode currently. But yeah, we've run into player killers, we've run into game masters abusing their power. One of them was named Asmongild. Lol. We've run into, like, you know, multiple people. Like, at some points you leave the game and, like, they log out for the night, and then, like, one of the guys, like, you know, is Googling where are we supposed to go. Stuff like that. Abraham Pope. I louse things up when I play, but it doesn't matter. I kind of just like wandering around the different regions of the game, chilling to the music. Oh, save station. We haven't gotten a save in a long time. And we were so close to the save station, we had no idea earlier. Allegiance Cyril Highlands. Prove your allegiance by killing 5 brown lopines, or bring back 10 lilac warts. You are now part of the Order. Okay, we've swapped to the other faction. Hey there, travelers. I'm Lord Momo, a clutch tourist who considers the cities to be oversaturated with business, so I voyage around the most remote areas to sell my wares to adventurers. Okay. Alright, so I need to complete an Order line quest. That's done. And then go to Galaya. What is this thing? What are you? Oogie boogies. Asmongild, not Arsa. Nope. Is it blasphemous to suggest nerfs of the easy boon applicators instead of buffing everything else? Diego, here's the thing. I've tried out the Bladesworn thing. I've tried out the new druid that has to jump through 20 hoops to do their job. I don't want to nerf the guy that has it easier. I would like my class to not be like